Hey everyone, I'm back with another mini read. This is going to be just a quick read on the current energies, so it's not going to be sign specific unless I call out the signs. It may or may not resonate to your situation. This may or may not even be happening right now. We're all on different timelines and different paths. So take the messages as they resonate to you, but I will call out the signs in the description box below after I'm done posting the reading. Okay, so let's get into it. So we have initiation and two of curses. So what I'm getting here, the main energy that's coming up here is someone is not only maybe stuck, but could possibly be stuck in a situation due to others. Now, I mean, you shouldn't blame other people for your choices and whatnot, but this is a legitimate energy that I feel trusted others or trusted in others' opinions and made a choice or a judgment off of that, and it ended up getting them stuck, and they're still stuck in a situation. Or what I'm picking up is it may even be too late, unfortunately, to make the changes to receive something or to receive a blessing that was wanted. So it's like an opportunity was lost here, but the opportunity that was lost is tied to making judgments or choices off of others' opinions, not your own. So I guess there's a spiritual lesson here. Someone is going through some type of karma, which is a spiritual lesson in order for you to get initiated. Okay, because whoever I'm speaking to, you have strong intuitive abilities, but you may not be where you need to be, or you haven't learned everything that you need to learn on your journey. So there's a karmic cycle that you're currently going through, and that's learning to just listen and trust yourself. And listening and trusting yourself means trusting your own intuition. So when you trust your own intuition, when you have that natural connection to the divine, it doesn't matter what others say. You fully go with what you believe in, but also what you feel is right, not what others tell you is right. Okay, so with the Two of Curses, this tells me that it could be tied to some kind of connection, because the Two of Curses is the Two of Cups. So it may be tied to some type of romantic connection or business connection. But this is keeping somebody asleep at night. Possibly someone's getting haunted here as well. This is also tied to karmic payback, the haunting. I legitimately feel someone's getting haunted by dark spirits. So if this is you, this is happening because something that was sent out bounced back, and you are receiving the karmic retribution for this, or you are receiving the karmic payback. So this karma is affecting possibly a loss of an opportunity, but also a loss of a love connection or business connection here, because I do get finances as well. But if it's a business connection, you lost this opportunity because you didn't make the best judgments as far as who you worked with and the financial moves you chose to take, which were also tied to others. And now others are also receiving this karmic retribution, which is affecting their finances. Possibly even small businesses as well are being affected because of a lack of foresight. So if the intuition was listened to more, you may have avoided this. Anywho, but this is the main energy that I'm picking up here. So you're still going through the process of being initiated. Okay, this could be tied to initiation in the spirit world, initiation in a small group, whatever that may be, religious group. Again, this is a general reading, but you still have more ways to go, because something's keeping you tied up. But I feel it was self. Yourself is keeping you tied up currently and kept you tied up. So let's get into it. So we have here, sorry for the glare, let go, dance portal, offering, connect, legacy. Then we have the Four of Swords in reverse, Nine of Curses in reverse, Page of Beasts upright, and then the Ace of Colts in reverse. So let's get into it. I want to move the camera so there's no, there we go. So what I'm getting already here is, just like I said earlier, with someone having sleepless nights or trouble sleeping, with the Four of Swords in reverse, with the connect, I'm sorry, with let go, although I was looking at connect too, so I take that as a message. There's a need for you to connect to self in order to be at peace. But the other message I'm getting here is you need to let go of a situation in order to allow yourself to just relax and get sleep. Someone isn't sleeping here. They're being haunted by the past or their past decisions or choices. You have to let go of the past. The past is the past. It already happened. You can't change what has already happened. You have to change what. So for instance, what has happened has made changes. If you don't like the changes that have been made due to the decisions that were made or what has already happened, then you need to change the changes. You need to fix those. So don't focus on the past. Focus on the now and how you can fix or change your current situation. Okay, sorry if I explained it kind of funny, but I'm getting a lot of messages from this reading, so bear with me. But it could be your body is telling you you need to rest. So in order, and that's why I said connect earlier, you need to connect to self, to listen to your body and listen to it. Don't ignore what the signals your body's giving you, because it can result to some form of illness, internal illness. I'm actually picking up, it's connected to the organs. All right, so you need to get sleep. Also, someone needs to drink a lot more water and get rest. Your body, your physical body needs to rest. So you need to take a break, because I feel a sense of burnout here, possibly restlessness. And this is all tied to maybe being upset with yourself that you are lacking progress in something that you really wanted to succeed in. So you have to accept what is and just move on. But I also do feel this person may have, this energy that I'm reading here may have pain and grief in their heart as well because of a loss of a connection. I also feel this person is resentful because of wishing they didn't listen to others. Again, you always have to listen to yourself and fuck what others are saying, because others aren't in your life path. Others aren't destined to live your specific life path. They have their own. Someone can give you an opinion, and then someone can give you advice. The difference with an opinion is skewed because it comes from that person's own experience, and it's kind of like jaded. It's jaded advice, what an opinion is. Actual advice is wisdom. That person taking themselves out of their own situation, their own life, and looking at it from a bird's eye view and telling you what they see, taking themselves out of their own jadedness or their own perceptions. That's advice, that's wisdom. When someone gives you an opinion, they're going off of their own experiences. So if someone had a shitty experience in a relationship, of course they're going to give you bad advice. If someone is making themselves look like a big boss and they have no experience at all in business, and you're getting advice from someone like that, that's bad advice. That's still an opinion. So you need to be aware of the difference between opinion and actual advice. But someone needs to take a break here from a situation that is currently stalled, because something being stalled means it's just that, just stalled. It doesn't mean it's over. It doesn't mean that it's completely gone. It just means there's a waiting period involved. And the opportunity that you may have lost currently is going to come back around. Okay, so that's the positive here. You may have lost an opportunity, or you feel like you lost an opportunity or a blessing, but in actuality, it's just being held because you're not ready for it yet. So it's going to come back around for you. Okay? You may think something's no longer progressing, but that's not true. You need to get out of that mindset. Okay? And it's difficult if you're in pain and you're grieving to get out of a mindset like that, a negative mindset. But this is why you have to connect to either nature. Maybe you gotta smoke a joint, to relax. Maybe you need some something to just, some hot tea. Maybe you need some cannabis tea to just relax and allow yourself to sleep too. But the choices that were made here were tied to greed. That's why there's a form of dissatisfaction here, because someone may have been very materialistic in the past, and you have to leave that lifestyle because it's no longer going to work for you. It's just not, you're not capable of having that lifestyle anymore because you're put in a situation where you no longer have that opportunity or those options. You have to change your life. You possibly have to let go of items or let go of something that was of a high-priced material item that you cherished or that you found, let's say like a nice car. Maybe you got to give back a car. Well, you got to give it back. It's just that. It's just a car. There's millions of cars that are made. You can get another car later down the road. Or you may have to get a car that's a little more affordable at this time. But it's still something that's taking you from point A to point B. See, that's how you change your perception to positivity. I just basically expressed it. Let's say I had a BMW and I have to give it back, and I'm like, damn it, I love that car. I put so much money into that car, but it's just that. It's just a car. Forget the losses. It is what it is. Give back the fucking car. Get something cheaper, and look at it this way. At least you still have a car. There's people that don't even have a car. So if you have the option of getting a car that's cheaper, you should be grateful that you still have a car. There's many people that don't even have a car. If you're in a situation where you don't have a car, this is why we have two feet and two legs. Unfortunately, it sucks, but there's always something to create. There's always a positive to a negative, and you got to find the positive by using your mind and intuition. Okay, I'm also seeing someone may have lost an opportunity here because there was a lot of materialism, but there wasn't enough input put into your dreams. You were putting more input into what others were thinking or what others were going to say. If you didn't have the nice car, if you didn't have, see what I mean? Like, why would it even matter? What, are other people paying your car bill, your car payment? Are other people buying you those things? You bought it. It's your business. It's your problem. It's not theirs. See what I mean? Like, I never understood. I was always the person that didn't care what others thought. Seriously, since I was a kid. I was teased since I was a kid, and I was bullied. So I think I actually was grateful for that, because it actually trained my brain to think of, this situation sucks, but I'm going to find a way to get out of it, or I'm going to find a way to, what's the positive out of this? It strengthened me. It taught me to not give a fuck anymore, because when you constantly get bullied or judged, and it happens so often and so much over time, you really start to not give a shit anymore. You're just like, I've been through it, been there, done that. It is what it is. I don't give a shit. I want to be happy. I don't care if they're not happy with my choices, because it's my life. They're going to make fun anyways. They're going to judge me anyways. They're going to have a stupid opinion anyways, because I feel like you kind of got that. Whoever I'm picking up here, you got stupid opinions. And you were forced to believe that they were smart when they were in actuality really stupid. No offense, but that's what I'm picking up. So there's ill fortune here. also due to an overindulgence in either alcohol, food, sex. It's just consequences of behavior that I'm picking up here that is also one of the reasons to a loss, or a current loss, or the reason why you're stagnated is because of this. It doesn't mean you lost something, but with the Ace of Cults in reverse, that is the Ace of Pentacles. That is fortune. That's money. That's a loss. That's a loss of stability, long-term stability. But the good news is with the Hanged Man here, initiation, it's just temporary, okay? Things will move forward at some point as long as you make the changes that are necessary. So make sure you don't overdo any type of sensual pleasures at this time, food, alcohol, because it is going to continue bringing negative consequences. You need to explore at this time. Explore your dreams. Put more emphasis on your dreams. Do you want to start a whole new business? Put emphasis into that. Take every day one by one. Take it day by day. And if you have to write a list of to-dos or things you need to, if you literally have to check it off, then do that. Like today, I'm going to go sell my car and look for a better car with a price I can afford. Tomorrow, I'm going to clean out my closet and donate my clothes that I don't want anymore, or sell them and, you know, trade them in. The third day, I'm going to look for a new apartment because I have to move out of a house. I can't afford a house. That kind of thing. That's how you do it. That you just do it day by day. And by the time you know it, within a month, your whole, I wouldn't say your whole life, but the majority of your problems have dissipated. So there just needs to be responsibility, I guess, of like what needs to be done at the moment to kind of fix the situation in the now, okay? But I do feel this energy that I'm picking up, you're possibly contemplating or thinking about starting a new business. So I don't want this to be a new reading, but like I said earlier, or I don't want this to be a long reading, but there's a lot of messages in this reading, and I'm not going to talk about them all because it's going to end up being like a 30-minute video. I wanted this to be a short video, but there's a need to explore, be a free spirit, focus on the now, focus on self-discovery, opening to learning new things as well, okay? Because what's really going to benefit you at this time, honestly, are two things: inspiration and positivity, not people's opinions. You need to focus on what inspires you. Focus on that and stay positive about it. And don't listen to the naysayers, because these people are miserable. This is why they're naysayers. They're miserable people that didn't reach their goals. And instead of changing their own lives, they decide to just sit there and be miserable and make other people's lives miserable, when that's not necessary, okay? Bitter Betty needs to stay in the corner, and you need to, you know, focus on you and focus on moving forward. That's all you need to focus on. Leave Bitter Betty alone. Nobody wants to be hanging out with no Bitter Betties or be friends with anyone like that, because it's going to hold you back and you're going to end up in the slumps again. I'm just saying. So there's a little bit of lack of foresight here too. So you got to reconnect to self, gain inner foresight, listen to yourself, and follow that. I am going to cut the reading off here because I don't want it to be a long reading, but I will be back with another reading shortly.